Everyone. Uh, my today's video is how to crack a ReactJS interview. So I will give you the 10 interview questions that are mostly asked these days. I am recording this video in September 2023, and I just gave like a few interviews in past couple of months. So I am sharing my experience. So let's start the journey of mastering the interview. So first is what is ReactJS? ReactJS is a popular JavaScript library used to build user interface. This presentation will provide you a comprehensive guide to the top 10 ReactJS interview question that will help you ace your next interview in the very good companies. So yeah. So the first question that is generally asked is what is ReactJS? And not only this question, but interview can add a few more things like what is the difference between React.js and AngularJS, or if you have written like JavaScript in your resume, then he may ask what is the difference between React.js and JavaScript, why we should use React.js. So you can simply answer that React.js is a JavaScript library used for building interface. It was developed by Facebook, and it is widely used for building the single page application and mobile application. Now the second most important question is what is JSX? JS is basically the extension to a JavaScript, and it allows you to write a HTML like syntax in your JavaScript code. It basically compiled the compiler compile this JSX code into the JavaScript and run on the server. So it is used to define the structure of React component and make them more readable. So yeah. Next question is what are React components? React components are the building blocks of the React application. They are reusable piece of code that define the structure and behavior of the user interface. Basically, we create several small component, and all component can join to create a one big React application. Now, this is very important question. This is generally asked most of the time. What is the virtual DOM? Virtual DOM is a lightweight representation of actual DOM. It allows React to update the user interface efficiently by only updating the parts of the DOM that have changed. So it helps in the updating the single one part of the uh, page without affecting the whole page completely. So in this way, performance is very fast when you need to update a small chunk of the website. Yeah. Next question is what is state in the React? State is basically the built-in object in React that allows you to store data and that can be updated and passed down to the child component. It is used to manage the dynamic behavior of a user interface. One more thing, friends, please take a screenshot also for this question so that next time you don't need to watch this video again and again every time. Just for your reference, you can take screenshot as well. Next question is what are the props? Basically, states and props are the you can say building blocks of React.js. Both are used very widely when we are creating application. Props are the shorts for the properties and are used to pass the data from parent component to child component. They are read only and cannot be modified by the child component. It's a basically only parent can modify and pass to child. It's like that. Now, what is the difference between state and props? It will generally ask if you answer both the question, then he may ask the difference between state and props. So the main difference between state and props is that the state is internal and controlled by the component itself, while props are external and passed down from the parent component state. The state can be updated by the component, while props are the read only. It cannot be updated by components. Yeah. What is component life cycle? This is the very huge very big topic itself. You can Google some other lines as well along with this line which I have written. What is component lifecycle in React? The component lifecycle in React refers to the series of methods that are called during the creation, updating, and destruction of a component. The component method allows you to control the behavior of a component at different stage of its life cycle. And this is a very vast topic in which you can answer in, like, not only in one line, but you can give add few more slides. For example, what are the different methods and functions available that are called during this life cycle, like component did mount, component will mount, these are the component will receive props. So you can tell him about these method with the example also, so it will leave a good impression of you, because it's a very important for the interview. So next question is, what is Redux? Redux is a popular state management library for React. It is basically, a backbone of React.js, which is basically a centralized store for managing the state of an application and allows you to easily manage complex data flows between components. So, 10th question is not on the this sheet, but I will explain you verbally. It is a very important question, guys. So please prepare this question very seriously. Question is, what is hooks? So the hooks are basically the function that are introduced in React 16.8 that allows you to use state and other React feature in the function component. Otherwise, we have to use class component, but with the help of hooks, we can have the same functionality in the function components as well. Hooks enable developer to use the stateful logic across component, make a function component more powerful and easier to understand. Now you can tell about the various example, like what are the different hooks available. Like one is use state, then use effect, use callback, use memo. These are the important hooks, so you can prepare for that also. So yeah, that's it from my side, guys. Best of luck for your interview. Yeah, and thanks for watching this video, and please do subscribe for to my channel to motivate me.